if I tell you mine, then know that I'm walking the line.
Here we go, Ross Griffin, New Mexico, Alberta Moon from Wayneville. Ross Griffin comes down in a heap. The cowboy from Corona, New Mexico, the 28-year-old former Canadian Finals rodeo qualifier, matches up with a big, strong bucking horse from the legend and the icon himself, of Mr. Wayne Vold. You see right at the end, out of that Stetler Equipment Sales and Rentals buck and shoot. It ends with a 77.5 point assessment for Ross Griffin, 77.5 for the cowboy from New Mexico. Dawson Dahm, he is from Duffield, Alberta. And tonight, he's drawn up on a horse from Wayne Vold that they call the Mistress. Here we go. Yep. That is the same horse that they won the Stavely Pro Rodeo on, and Dawson Dahm was trying to convert. As he gets it done, gosh, he makes it look so easy, so snappy, so technically correct as Dawson Dahm. I mean, a man that is a cowboy to the core, great horse trainer, great cowboy, and a great ride. Going to be 85.5 points for Dawson Dahm. So Dawson Dahm on Wayne Vold's Mistress, 85.5. As we take him out of the buck shoot of cinch jeans and shirts. That is where we find Weston Patterson from Waverly, Kansas. A great 2025 for the 23-year-old Ram Prairie Circuit Finals champion. Betrayed Cancade. He's the name of the horse in the Calgary Stampede. Gotta go. Yep. Oh, yeah. Weston Patterson, Waverly, Kansas, the number 7 ranked bronc rider in the world. That is a man that over the past few seasons, I mean, just better and better and better. He continues to ride his way to the top of the most impressive leaderboards in our industry. Betrayed Cancade. Earlier tonight when they were talking to Weston, they said, I know I got a bucker. And he had exactly that. Scores come in for the Kansas Cowboy. They're going to say 82 points. 82 for Weston Patterson. You know, JWT Custom Hats Pickup Man continue to work. It is phenomenal work that they have done tonight. But the Cowboy prepared for 8 seconds of work is the number 3 ranked bronc rider in the world, Damian Brennan, and executive news from the Calgary Stampede. Oh, yeah. That man who was a runner-up to the world title a year ago, that was a rematch from earlier this season of the Outlaw Buckers and Oil Kings Bronc event in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. And Damian Brennan wanted to do what he did there. That cowboy and that horse, they would win the first round. In the Weyburn Bronc match, can they win the first round? And Stetler, oh, they're going to be close. How close? 87 points for Damian Brennan, 87 for Australia. We're cooking tonight. We got to keep going. Q Taylor, Parkland, Alberta. A flare tech buck shoot for a third generation talent. Bright lights from the Outlaw Buckers. We call him Q, and he wants to be first. He won around at Fort Worth. He won Rodeo Austin for a little over $11,000 a couple of weeks ago, but tonight it's got to be his night. Q Taylor doing Q Taylor stuff. Q Taylor doing Q Taylor stuff, and there's the playback on the Feature Productions Lamley's replay board. But it's all about where they're going to put him on a star-studded leaderboard here in Stettler. How many is he? How many can he be? Well, Q Taylor, it's going to be 85.5 for the man. So 85.5 for Q Taylor. As we are working our way through section number 3, brought to us by Cinch. Another opportunity to thank Future Ag and so many more of our corporate partners that include Bagshaw Electric. Thank you so much to North Star Trucking, along with Alberta Ag Center, just to name a few more. And of course, if you have not found your way to the Bronc Beer Gardens, I want you to do exactly that. Make sure you get your taste test on, okay? And we are still looking... That's right, we're still looking for our Future Ag Fan of the Night. It could be you. We are going to crown our Fan of the Night at about the halfway point of our championship round, which is brought to us by Canadian Natural. But if we're to talk about numbers, it is still Brody Wells, 88.5 on top of a very impressive leaderboard. We say unofficially in second, not one but now two 87-point markings in Cade Bruno and Damian Brennan. Zeke, Thurston alongside Coy Masters, both at 86.5. Now you see Ben Anderson at 86 and then two 85.5. So Q Taylor has moved into, and again unofficially, that 8th and final position. So there's the new cutoff. You got to be 86 or better if you want to guarantee your spot for the time being. And with 6 or 7 rides left in section number 3, I mean, it is still anybody's game. Those numbers, that's impressive right there. That is impressive. Wyatt Casper, Miami, Texas. Top 12 in the world. And Bruce Sundstrom's gone fishing. I want you to watch this horse, this first jump. The champ is ready. Whoa! Yes! I told you that first jump was going to be vicious. You have watched a long round that feels like a championship round on a Saturday night, and whether it be the Ranked or National Finals or the Canadian Finals, I mean, it has been absolutely spectacular, and that right there is no exception. As the scores come to us, what do we have? A brand new number 1. How about 90 points for Wyatt Casper? Wyatt Casper, one of the very best bronc riders in the world, just continues to prove it. And I know that Alicia Erickson earlier tonight said, I got a feeling there's going to be a 90-point ride. And she was right. Absolutely called it. Are we going to Alicia? Yeah. And well, speaking of Alicia Erickson and her prediction of 90 points, here she is with the man that just posted it.
Hey, 90 points for the new number 1 here in the long